Let's take a look at the international handover, and it does look like the S&P 500 has had quite a good week yet again.
Absolutely, and there is no stopping for that index either. Good morning. Let's take a look at what the global handover is looking like this morning. And stock futures are looking rather flat in overnight trading last night, as the market is set to enter the last week of June and 2024's first half-year record, near record highs. The S&P 500 scored an intraday record of 5,505.5 on Thursday and posted yet another winning week. The equity benchmark gained 0.6% last week, notching its 8th positive week in 9 weeks. However, signs of exhaustion have started to emerge recently, particularly with market heavyweight Nvidia's back-to-back sell-off. The red-hot chipmaker fell 4% last week after 2 consecutive declines of more than 3%. The pullback occurred after Nvidia briefly dethroned Microsoft as the most valuable company in the US chart analysts, so that happened last week. Last week was entirely about the red-hot rally that S&P 500 had seen, and also the slight bearishness that we were seeing coming across Nvidia. Analysts have also pointed to bearish patterns in Nvidia's recent trading, like I mentioned. Now, still the enthusiasm surrounding artificial intelligence has lifted the market significantly this year, even as investors have grappled with shifting expectations for rate cuts and a slowing economy. Now, the S&P 500 has advanced almost 15% this year after notching 31 record closes, and investors will closely monitor May's personal consumption expenditure data, the Fed Reserve's previewed inflation gauge, which is all set to be released Friday morning. So all eyes are going to be, and the build-up throughout the week is going to all lead to this data coming on Friday from the US. There are also a number of key company earnings this week, including FedEx, Micron, Walgreens, Boots Alliance, as well as Nike. But well, a very interesting fact here for you this morning. This is the longest stretch without a 2% sell-off since the financial crisis for the S&P 500. The S&P 500 has gone 377 days without a 2% or more than 2% sell-off. That's the longest stretch for the benchmark since the financial crisis back in 2008-2009. So the moves coming in for the S&P 500, that index continues to rally. But while that was on the US front, let's also shift focus in.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.